Discipline can actually be enjoyed. Yeah, you can actually romanticize discipline. Hi, in case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi. On here, I do videos on self improvement, self development, and everything nice. And in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back. Kamari. So, guys, today we're going to be talking on how to stay consistent when you are tired and when you actually don't feel like doing what you want to do anymore. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Guys, a lot of us have believed that discipline is actually punishment. Like, why do I have to be consistent in certain things? Why do I have to be disciplined at the things that I do? It seems like it's punishment and this is very, very uncomfortable. Yeah, discipline is actually very uncomfortable. I'll tell you that. Tell you that for free, right? But there's a way you can stay consistent when you are tired, when you are healing, when you don't feel like it. There's a way that you can do that. The first thing is to change your perspective from seeing discipline and staying consistent with whatever it is that you want to stay consistent with as a punishment. Stop seeing it as a punishment. See it, change your perspective. Start seeing it as pleasure, right? That's why I said at the beginning that discipline can actually be enjoyed. Be happy doing it. Be happy being disciplined. Be happy being consistent, right? When you're actually tired. I use myself as an example. I always use myself as an example. I always say that there are times where I don't want the film videos, but I have to come here because I have a schedule already, and I like to be disciplined, right? With what I do, I'm disciplined. I promised myself I was going to film so and so videos today, so and so videos for the week, so and those videos have to go out. I'm trying to be consistent, right? So I have to be very disciplined. So I had to always change my perspective that I'm disciplined. This is not a punishment. This is something that I have to do, to stay on my goals, to be consistent, right? So it's something that I had always had to tell myself that this is not a punishment. This is a pleasure. And over the years, it has become pleasure for me, to be honest. Being disciplined and be consistent at certain things has actually become pleasure for me. So the first thing you want to do is that you want to change your perspective on it. I don't see, the more you see discipline and being consistent in everything that you do, the more you feel like it is a punishment, the more you feel like it is a problem, the more you feel like I don't want to do this anymore, right? But when you begin to zone out your mind, zone out everything inside of you that no, I need to be disciplined to be consistent, I need to enjoy it, enjoy the things that I do to be consistent. I had to enjoy editing, enjoy filming. See, filming is the least thing as a content person. Filming is the least you be to sit down and talk. It's not easy to, but you be to sit down and talk. You see editing, thinking of videos. Oh, those are the most amazing and hard parts, right? But it is discipline that has helped me so far to be here, consistent with everything that I do. I always say it's that the only reason why I'm not so disciplined or not so consistent with my baking thing business and all that is because I'm not disciplined with it. And I know myself, once I pick up and say I want to be disciplined with this thing, it to be good. So you need to change your mind from seeing that particular thing from being like a punishment to like pleasure. You start to enjoy doing it instead of you worrying and thinking that no, this thing is so bad. No, change your mind. You need to change your the next one is to always start small. Start with 2 5 things a day, right? That is how you never burn out. That is how you never feel like you are going through the worst. That is how you never feel like, oh, you're doing too much at the same time. You are never overwhelmed, right? So it's always very important. Start with small things. Just start very small. Start with 5 things. But waking up, writing out something, writing out your goals, right? Step one, let me do step one today, or let me do step one for that thing that I want to do, that promotion or that exam I want to prepare for, or content or whatever it is. Let me do step one for this week. The next week I do step two, right? So if you want to be consistent and be disciplined, you need to take it easy on yourself, because if we're being honest, we're all humans. Our body will tell, our mind will tell, and that thing that you're trying to be consistent at, you now see that at the end of the day you feel so exhausted even before it started, right? So start small. Start with five things that you need to do to be consistent in your goals, or that thing that you need to be consistent, whatever it might be that you want to be consistent with. Start very small. Start with 5 steps. Okay, I'm doing this and this and this for this week. I'm doing that and that and that and that for next week. I'm doing this and this and this and this and this for the whole of August, right? So that's very important. Start small, the little things, baby step. And this will really help you in sense of you start to romanticize. You start to look forward to doing those things, to be consistent and to achieve your next one is to create routines that nurture you, that feel you back, all right? Routines like it could be like going to the gym, going for a walk, all right? Routines that it's also feeling you, nurturing you, is refreshing you as a person, not just the thing that you want to be disciplined at, not just you being consistent at certain things, but it will feel you, it will refresh you, to nurture you, good sound mind. I started doing walking, and walking has really changed my life in everything. I don't know. I think I should do a video on benefits of taking a walk. Honestly, it has really changed my mind. I'm not trying to lose any weight. In fact, I even want to add more. But I noticed that it makes my mind and my head and my thinking, it makes it like really good when I do that. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to tap into this. So that's one thing I do to nurture myself. Think of it. Anything. Is it for you going to the spa? Anything. You've worked so hard, you've done step one, step two, step three in the whole of 1 month. Take yourself out on a date. Like, do something that feels you too. It's not like you're just pouring and pouring and pouring to get certain things and nothing is filling you back. Do something that nurtures you to. Do something that feels you to really, really help you to romanticize discipline and be consistent, honestly. Because after feeling yourself, you're more re energized and you really want to do and pour into your goals and be consistent again. So it's always very important. Know that thing, pick those things, pick those routines, right? Okay, I want to do step this and this and this in the month of August, right? So the first week of September, what do? I take care of myself, right? Just something like that. I take care of myself, very important. So know and create routines that actually nurture you and feel you always back. Remember your why. That's the next one. In as much as a lot of us are very carried away with, I want to do this, I want to do that, and along the line we find ourselves getting exhausted, getting tired, we don't want to do this anymore because you're not getting the results that you want to get, right? You begin to doubt yourself, you begin to not want to continue. Always remember your why. Now, a lot of us, and I'm not going to lie, most of the motive behind every of the things that we do is money. So you think to yourself, if you remove money from this thing that I really want to do, what else do I feel like I want to get from this thing? It's very important. That should be like your basic why. Because money is the why of everybody. The reason I want to open a business today is because I want to make more money, right? So that is like basic thing of everybody's why. But your own particular why on, if we remove money, at the end of the day, and I'm not even very rich and I have the money, what is the next why? You know, and that should be what you should always remember, that will help you to be consistent and help you to be disciplined, right? Because if you don't have a why, you have no reason to want to go back. You have no reason to want to be consistent. You have no reason to want to do the things that you do because you feel like, why am I even doing this thing, right? Have your why. Even having money as your why is even a big thing, right? You knowing that you want to live some certain type of life, or because you have responsibilities and money is your why, you always want to be focused, right? You always want to be consistent. So it's always very, very important to know your why. If you have to write it in a place and stamp it where you be seeing it every morning when you don't want to go to work, or every morning when you don't want to go to that business, please and please do it. Honestly, do it so that when you wake up, you can want to pick yourself back up and say, I did go work. You want to pick yourself back up and say, I'm going for my business. You want to pick your phone back up and say, I need to film this content. So that's always very important to always remember your why. I preach this a lot on my channel. Always have a reason why you started something. It's very, very next one and last one is energy management. Do the micro things, small things here, small things there. Like I said before, step one, step two, step three in 1 week. It will help you not to burn out fast. It will help you to be consistent. It will help you to be disciplined. It will help you so much in sense of if you have to delegate, please delegate, give people work. Like people even need something to do, dedicate it, and if you can pay for it, pay for it. It will help you to save your energy, because one thing is when you're tired you will not want to continue. Yeah, so sometimes it's not like you don't feel like continuing, it's just that sometimes you're tired. Do you understand? It's not like sometimes you don't really like the job, or you don't really want to continue business. You are just tired, you need a break. So micro things, do it small, do it like delegate what's it called now, delegate things to people if you have to, so that you can be disciplined, you can be consistent. So it's always very, very important to know that. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe if you're not, join this family. I really, really appreciate it. Send this video to someone that might need it, and please give me a comment in my comment section. I really, really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.